Alright y'all, just a little bit after 12 o'clock, we're about to make a Thanksgiving tiramisu. The reason we're calling it Thanksgiving is because it's a pumpkin one, and you like pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, so we're gonna try pumpkin tiramisu. We're starting with a cup and a half of heavy cream. And I'm gonna go ahead and start whipping this a little bit, and then we'll add in the other stuff before it gets fully whipped up. Okay, we're going to put in this whole container of mascarpone cheese. It's a delicious, creamy, spreadable cheese for bagels, toast, and tiramisu.
Can I have to sit in the hot part yet?
Yes, you sure can. Now, I've had this sitting out for a little while, so it's nice and soft.
Got my stool ready.
Okay.
They need a lot of cream. That ain't a lot of cream.
It's not? We're putting in 1 tablespoon of instant coffee. Hang on, let me get down here at the bottom where it's ground up a little better there. I actually might need to chop this up a little more. This is a little bit too... See, it has too many big bits in it. I want it to be more powdery. I had to use my food chopper to grind it up a little bit because it was a little bit too many big pieces. I wanted it to be more powdery. And this particular instant coffee wasn't powdery enough. Try to get all this out of here. There we go. Okay.
Now which number do you want
First,
it to be?
put it on number 2 first, and then we'll move it on.
This one's
up.
number 2? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that actually looks like ice cream.
Now we're putting about 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla, so just a drop there. 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. We're gonna eyeball that too, Manny Mac. We need 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. You got it?
Yeah.
Very good, thank you, sir. One more thing in here. 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. We had some in this jar still, so we're gonna use up the rest of that. Now we're just gonna do this on low, okay?
Okay.
So put it on number 2. Oh, that's okay, I got it, thank you.
Is that the right one?
Okay, y'all, I feel like it needed a little bit more heavy cream and a little more powdered sugar. So I added probably about 1/2 cup of heavy cream more. It was just a little too thick, and about 1/4 cup more powdered sugar. Now we're ready. For this next part, you need about 2 cups of strong coffee. We make ours strong, so this is just what we had left over from this morning. And we need lady fingers. So we're just gonna take them and dip them in the coffee. And it does not take long because it starts soaking up the coffee real quick, y'all. So you dip them fast, it soaks it up just so quick. And we put them straight over here in the casserole dish. This is, I think this is an 8.5 by 8.5. Yeah, you just do a quick dip because it does not take them long to soak that coffee up. Okay, this one we'll have to break in half to fit right here. Okay, now we're going to spread half of our mixture over the top of these. I already tasted the cream part here. It's really good, y'all. It's the perfect amount. I mean, it's just like a hint of pumpkin in there.
Daddy's home.
It's great. I'm making this early because it needs to go in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. 6 would really be best, but at least 3, which ours will be in there for about 6 before we eat it. Now we just repeat. Okay, now this is gonna go in the refrigerator. I'm gonna cover it with some plastic wrap. When we get ready to eat it, we'll sprinkle some cinnamon over the top. And that's it. Very easy, but very delicious. And it definitely sounds like and looks like it's like a fancy dessert, you know?
Kind of got a coffee thing going.
Yeah, that's what tiramisu is, the coffee dessert, but this is a pumpkin.
Oh, that's a tiramisu? Mm-hmm. Okay. Folks, I don't know stuff about desserts. I know how to eat them.
We're making a spaghetti bake for supper tonight. We got this garlic bread from Ingles. We're just gonna heat it in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. So this spaghetti bake's gonna go in there for about 20. So we'll put that in there when it's almost done. This is just the super easy spaghetti bake, y'all. We cook the spaghetti, cook the ground beef over there with some jarred pasta sauce, mix it together, put some cheese on top. Gotta put that pasta in there, you know, crisscross it with each other so it doesn't stick together too much. Now put a little salt in the water. Sorry about this steam that's gonna be coming up here a little bit, but I wanna know how many of y'all have already decorated for Christmas? For the past few years, I'm trying to remember, I think last year I might have went ahead and put out some Christmas decorations. We don't get our tree until Thanksgiving because we get a real tree, so we wait until Thanksgiving Day after we eat, then we go get the tree. I'm thinking I might go ahead and decorate before we get the tree because I used to keep them down in the shop and everything, but Titus has some horses that he's working on for customers and he needs to bring them here at the house instead of at the farm. It's just easier, you know, to work with them every day, work with them in the morning before he goes to work sometimes, and then when he gets home in the evenings, they're right here, you know, really easy to work with. So he changed that into a barn down there with 2 stalls for 2 horses, and there's no room for the Christmas decorations, so they brought them up here in the garage. I used to be a very early Christmas decorator, as Titus has told y'all, like October. I put the Christmas tree up when we used an artificial tree. When October hit, Christmas tree went up. Through the years, I changed it to November. When November got here, I decorated. Then, it's been at least 4 to 6 years. When we started getting the real trees, I waited to decorate because I didn't have my Christmas tree yet, and we didn't want to get it until Thanksgiving so that we would be sure it would last, you know, through Christmas and all. Okay, this ground beef is done. I'm gonna drain it real quick. I'm making supper a little earlier than normal. I told y'all the other day I like to get supper done by 5, 4:30 or 5. When it gets dark so early, that way you can, you know, get everything cleaned up and you still have a little bit of daylight. I hate cleaning up the kitchen and it's already dark. I don't know why, I just hate it. The pumpkin was trying to give up on us, so we're gonna cut it to see what's inside. We're about to find out. Are there a lot of seeds? No, there's not actually.
Before Miss Turkey cooks it.
We'll see y'all in the morning. You see the moon? No, it's not a super moon, but it's still pretty.
That's really good.